Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's just me. I'm TinieTashaa, or you can just call me Tasha as everyone else does. And I'm here today to talk to you about my skincare routine in the morning. I think I'm just gonna jump straight in it. So one thing which I've learned very recently, which I didn't know about, more so for when you have makeup on and more for your nighttime routine, but you should really have a two-step cleansing process, which I didn't know before. I always use this squalene cleanser from The Ordinary, which is amazing, but this is an oil-based cleanser. So this is the guy that I start off with first. Then, apparently, don't quote me on this, but this is what I've been doing recently, and I feel like it has made a difference to my skin since. So, is also using a water-based cleanser afterwards. I've got a full bottle of Garnier micellar water. I'm obviously going to use this before I buy anything else, just to put on with a cotton pad over the top afterwards, just to pick up anything I've missed. That way I know my skin hasn't got any of that oil-based cleanser on it anymore and is fresh and clean from the water-based cleanser. So that's just me talking about what I've recently learned. I might be wrong, but I feel like that is correct and that is what you should be doing, and not a lot of people do it. So I thought I would just quickly talk through it now. So I'm going to start off with my squalene oil-based cleanser. So you can tell that's seriously oil-based because it's gone completely clear on my skin, but it really does help to get all that crap off of your face. I'm just gonna go and wash this off with lukewarm water in the sink, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just taken that off of my face. It really feels so smooth and soft and amazing. So I'm just gonna quickly go in with some cotton pads, and I'm just gonna grab a bit of micellar water on that. Okay, so now my micellar water's on. I do actually understand sort of why they do that, because I do feel so much fresher. After having an oil on your face, you do feel the difference. So the next thing I use is, I do struggle with spots around my T-zone area, so usually across my forehead and down the centre of my face. So these little guys are so hard to get hold of now. I can only get them off of Amazon, but they're the Garnier Pure Active Spot Roll-Ons. I don't actually know another spot roll-on that is as good as this. I haven't found another alternative that works as good. They last ages, and it's just sort of like a little water roll-on that you just pop on over any areas, and it just disinfects it, keeps it clean for the whole day. And then if you put it on at night, you definitely see the difference in the morning. So just put that on any spots or areas that need a bit of TLC. So the next product I'm going to use is another product from The Ordinary, the Caffeine Solution 5% EG with CG. This guy is amazing. Like, I absolutely love this. This is probably one of my favourite products from The Ordinary, and I use it every day in my skin routine. Because of the caffeine, when you put it on under your under eyes, it really helps with any depuffing or any redness. And it just makes you look and feel more awake and brightened and sort of ready for the day. Rub it in and around your eye. Also make sure when you're rubbing any areas down your under eye, you are pushing inwards, because if you push outwards, that's how you create creases and wrinkles. Another product from The Ordinary that I'm absolutely obsessed with, which I often use in my evening skin routine as well, but I just love it so much I use it literally all the time. It's the Niacinamide 10% with the zinc 1%. This little guy is amazing for blemishes and any redness. So I really struggle with, as soon as I get spots, like here, these are 2 old spots, I get scarring and blemishes for ages afterwards. This really helps with removing any redness or any scarring that you get from spots. If you suffer with redness, I suffer, as you can see, on my nose and around here, and this has massively calmed down since using this. So this stuff is incredible. It also helps with pores. If you have, especially on my nose as well, I have a lot of open pores and I often get blackheads. This stuff also helps tighten your pores as well. Don't ask me how, I have no idea, but it's amazing and I do often see the difference. So once I've done that, I have another product that I use for more from a moisture perspective. I do have really combination skin. I probably should have said that at the beginning. But my T-zone is quite oily, and then my cheeks and my rest of my face gets quite dry. So I do have a bit of an issue with trying to make sure that I get the moisture in the correct places without drying out the rest of my face. So I find this Dragon's Blood Hyaluronic Tonic from Rodial, another one of my ride or dies. Not only does it freshen your face up, makes you feel more awake and ready for the day, but it also is super hydrating and it's like more of a toner. So good. So I just leave that for a little bit to soak in. I'm just gonna keep going. Another one of the products I use every morning, which I also think this is a ride or die. It's expensive, but I personally think it's worth the money. I bought this as a one-off when I went to a spa day, and I loved it so much I had to ask the lady where I can buy it because I fell in love with it. It's the LMS Superfood Kika Calming Gel. It's super hydrating and it just smells amazing. And it's made from all natural ingredients, and it's a hydrator. Because it's fruit, it's just so refreshing and it's like a holiday in a bottle. Like, I literally love it. It's so nice. It smells a bit like cucumber, fresh. So now we're on to the last step, which is moisturiser. I find that my face really doesn't tan very well. I always end up having a white face and the rest of my skin is really dark. I mix a gradual everyday face tan into my moisturiser just to sort of help match my skin tone. So I use the Natural Healthy Glow Everyday Face Cream in medium dark from Saint-Tropez. It's a little face gradual tan, and I pair with that another one of my ride or dies, the Olay Anti-Aging Moisturiser 7-in-1. This is amazing. If you're looking for a nice high street, not too expensive moisturiser, this is the one I recommend for you. Regardless of your age, it's anti-aging. I found it so difficult to find a high street moisturiser that has a higher SPF than 15. It's impossible. I've looked everywhere. One of my main fears is sun rays and like damaging my skin. This Olay 7-in-1 not only tackles all the other issues you worry about, anti-aging, inflammatory, calming, hydration, all day wear, it does everything, and it has an SPF of 30. For me, that is a literal lifesaver because I'm terrified of damaging rays. So it says on the back, anti-aging moisturiser with vitamins, visibly smooths fine lines and brightens skin and brightens your skin tone. So I use about a 5p pen size of that, and then I mix in just a teeny tiny bit of my Saint-Tropez Gradual Tan. Make sure when you're moisturising your skin, you are also moisturising your neck and your chest. A lot of people forget that, and that's why you see those women with like beautifully unwrinkled faces and then like a wrinkly chest. We don't want that. We want to just stay youthful as shit, let's be honest. So then once I've done that, I struggle with dry lips, so you can't go wrong with a bit of the original Vaseline lip therapy. So this is my finished morning skincare routine. I hope you guys found that useful and maybe even learned something. I am not a skincare whiz, I'm not a professional in this field, and I'm learning things every single day about skincare. There's so much to learn, and my skincare routine will probably change 100 times over before I find something that I feel like works for me at every point of my life. Like as I get older, my skincare routine will change when I find new things that will work for me, and so I'll keep you guys updated with anything that I find, and if my skincare routine changes dramatically. But this is for me a sort of a starter pack for anyone who is starting to really care about their skin and wants to sort of get on that bandwagon and find things that help your combined skin just like me. This is what I use. It works for me really well at the moment. I've found such a change in my skin since having 100% routine for evening and night, and it works, and I feel like everyone's skin is different, so everyone's routine will be different and it will benefit them differently. So don't take what I say as like Bible. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I'm just doing it because I get asked a lot. So I hope that's helpful, and if, like I said, any questions, pop it below, drop me a message and I'll try and help you out. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Please, if you love this video, please give it a big old thumbs up and like it, and if you could also subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. Thanks guys, see you soon.